whole gang, got the whole gang. She get dirty when I brush. Bandana, drip wet through 30 on the clutch.
So, here we are again on another episode of Off the Tee podcast. This episode is a special bonus episode that I'm very confident all of you are going to enjoy. You got 3 of your regulars here. And when I say regulars, you're noticing a new face today, but it's not really a new face. This guy is behind the scenes. He's the one that makes, all this work, makes this magic. The one that Hughes referred to early on, that you guys are saying, hey, I'm not really so much into the content, but the quality of the episodes is fire. Well, that is none other than Mr. Nicky Rojas here, a.k.a. Good in the Dark.
Good looking face.
Great looking face.
Good looking face.
I got to shout out my mom and my dad for that. So.
Got a face for radio, brother.
But thanks for having me, guys. I'm excited. And I just want to shout out you guys real quick, because y'all put the team on y'all's back and made this podcast what it is. The combo, dynamic. Keep crushing it, y'all.
Thanks, Nicky.
And thanks for all the listeners, man. Viewership has gone up significantly over the past 2 or 3 weeks.
You joke, but it has.
No, I was being sincere.
It really
has.
has.
The numbers have improved a lot. They're improving every single week.
Yeah.
So keep downloading. Keep telling us what you like, what you don't like.
Yep.
All the feedback.
Yeah, I wish you guys would send in some more questions.
Questions have been a little dry.
Yeah,
we got a few, but not a lot.
Yeah, we want to do a mailbag segment for you guys, and we've got a few, but we're gonna try to get that rolling. But remember, the mailbox is questions at offthetee.com, and you just send those in, man. We want to hear from you.
The not in there, but everything else is part of it.
That's true.
Yeah.
All right. Well, like I said, we got a special episode today. This is just going to be some fun. Us getting into some of the segments we've already done a little bit, but we're going to introduce a little bit of new stuff today, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. So I'm gonna let Huey kick it off.
Yeah. Real quick though,
Big Huey.
I'm looking at you. What's the fit we have on here? What does that say?
The shirt?
The shirt, yeah.
The drip?
Yeah, the drip, bro.
The drip wet?
Yeah.
Drip check?
Yeah, it's a pretty sick drip. It's a real drippy fit.
So this is a new line I got coming out.
Okay.
Dedicated to the city of Nashville. And I actually had never heard this term before, but I heard it from a Florida girl, and she was like talking about some food or something. And she was like, oh yeah, that shit fucks.
Hell yeah, dude.
I personally, I don't know about you guys, but I've never really used that term.
Yeah.
But when she said it, I really liked it. And so I was like, okay, boom. How can we make that, put it on a shirt, represent the city? So it says Nashville fucks.
Period.
Yeah. Period. And then there's another one called Southernland. There's another one coming called Nashville's My Playground, because people like to come to Nashville and make it their playground. Have a good time.
Yeah.
So it's a little line that's gonna come out. Y'all can y'all can look out for that coming soon.
What about Nashville bachelorette party capital of the world?
It is 100%.
No? Too long. It's too long. It's too long.
It is the bachelor capital, but I think we're having a little bit too much of that.
Normally, I think people, when you have guests on podcasts, they bring free shit to the podcast guys. So I'm a little upset I didn't get a free T-shirt. I thought when I asked him about it, I thought he'd be like, I'm glad you asked, because I brought you a free T-shirt, bro. I was thinking about you when I got this.
The T-shirts are being made.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I want the hat, though.
The hat is available on www.goodinthedark.com. The G is a 9. The hats are available.
Now, let me ask you a question. We've talked about this before, but for the audience, what does Good in the Dark mean, just so we know what your brand means?
So, Good in the Dark, I got inspired by a psychologist named Carl Jung, who's actually really good friends with Freud. And he said, one does not become enlightened by imagining figures of light, but by making the darkness conscious.
Okay.
So, in summary, he's saying the path to heaven goes through hell, right? And that's kind of like the reason we're here on earth, is to learn and grow. Because if you didn't have to grow or learn, then why would we be here?
Yeah.
So makes sense.
You can only become good in the dark. You don't become good in the good. How are you going to grow?
Love it.
Yeah. So that's what the whole clothing line's about, and that's coming out too. So
like Bane.
Like Bane.
You should look into him for a spokesperson.
Yeah.
He was great in the dark.
Yeah, he was born in the dark.
I was born by it.
Yeah, so it's like it's kind of just like Good in the Dark's all about like having accountability instead of going out, going back home, looking yourself in the mirror and saying, you know, I'm really good at this, obviously, and then also being like, oh, I'm really bad at this.
Yeah.
The thing is, a lot of people don't want to do that part, the second part.
There's a big lack of self-awareness out there.
Nobody wants to look in the mirror and say, I fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I need to get better here and actually put in the work to address those things.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So good, like when you say Good in the Dark or when you see the brand, it's all about going back home and getting better.
Yeah. That's awesome, man. That's awesome.
Yeah, Nashville fucks, and bro, Nicky Rojas fucks, bro. He's done all our editing.
True.
Like the reason our videos are what they are is him. I mean, and our faces.
Y'all
probably more him than our faces.
Y'all make it really easy because like all of y'all's episodes are really fun, and I've told Ryan a couple times, I sound like a madman while I'm editing the episodes because I'm just like laughing hysterically, like randomly. And it's just like, what is he laughing at?
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah. But no, seriously, like without a shadow of doubt, like they're funny, they're great, man. Y'all doing it.
Hell yeah.
#1 podcast in Nashville.
Thanks, Nicky.
No cap.
Murfreesboro, bro. Murfreesboro.
Nashville, Murfreesboro.
Shout out to Borough, bro.
All of Tennessee.
Oh man.
So yeah.
Well, dude, let's get into one of our most popular segments.
Okay.
I know you got some heat.
I got a little bit.
Let's talk some unpopular opinions. Some opinions that are going to ruffle some feathers. Because that's what we like to do here. So what you got anything for us on that?
I think you said you were going to start off with the...
You want me to start?
Yeah.
Oh, man. It's my favorite segment, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Let the best.
Man, ever since we started doing this, I feel like I think of 17 things a day that I don't like that people do. I don't know if it's just me being like a grumpy old man or what, but... First things first, you went to a hockey game the other night. I've already spoke about hockey. It's trash. We won't talk about it any further. But it prompted me to start with this. Grown men, grown-ass men, wearing jerseys. Quit it. That's ridiculous, man. That's ridiculous. I don't care that you played JV basketball in 9th grade. You're done. Your career is over. I don't need to see you in a Forsberg jersey going down... You know what I mean? Like going into, Bridgestone Arena or anything else. You're not playing. You're not suiting up. They're never going to be like, hey, man, we got a couple guys in the box. You want to jump in, play a line for us? That's never going to happen. It's ridiculous, but I see it everywhere.
Yeah.
Can I speak on it?
Go for it, dude.
So there's certain people that can rock certain things that other people can't rock. And I think we see a lot of that, right? So maybe you've just seen too many, squares wearing jerseys. Because I wear the jerseys. Like, I wore a Steve McNair jersey out a couple weeks ago, and people were loving me. I was the people's champ.
Bro, I'll be honest.
But I was rocking it, with some ripped jeans, my Timbs. You know what I'm saying? I made it look good. I don't think everybody can rock the jersey, but I just think you've seen way too many of those.
I feel like up until now, I really respected your style and the way that you put yourself together, but... That's a bad move, bro. I'm just going to tell you. It's a bad move. And it's okay because we made a mistake and we're going to fix it and throw them all away, right? And that's the most important thing.
So I want to clear this up really quick because you guys are clearly in conflict. I think the reason you don't like people wearing jerseys, really the root of it is it's like you don't want another man's name on your back. Like I feel like it's a part of it.
Ooh.
And I feel like you on the other side is like You probably feel the same way, but it's like I respect these guys so much for what they've done that it's like I'm willing to put this guy's name on my back.
So like
gross. Gross.
So like I rock the jerseys for what you just said,
yeah.
But it's more so of a fashion thing. Like I bought a Garoppolo jersey, not because I'm a Garoppolo fan, but the 49ers alternate jersey, the black and red one, it's just ice. It's just ice. It just looks good.
Bro.
For my video, got that hoop. I went and got that Kobe Bean Bryant. Levi ripped jeans, wheat Timbs.
I'm not going to knock Kobe. I'm not going to knock anything Kobe.
Do you have any jerseys?
I mean, no, man. I don't.
Okay.
I wore jerseys all the time, bro. I did. I wore jerseys all the time. And then I turned 11. And I don't anymore. And that's what happened.
So I have one jersey. I have a Brady jersey. And it's a New England Brady jersey. Love it. I will wear it.
What about wearing jerseys to the game, Hughes?
Even then, no.
No?
Even then, no.
That's the most appropriate place to wear them.
You're a spectator, dude.
But you're a fan.
There's a lot of people that disagree with you. That
Bro.
like if you go to a Titans game, you're gonna find like literally 70,000.
I want all the smoke with all of them.
You want all
They're
smoke?
terrible. They're terrible.
Man, the jerseys are crispy, man. And like I said, like certain people can rock them, so just let them rock them and make it look good.
I'm anxious to hear people's comments on this.
Real quick though, you talked about having another man's name on your back.
Yeah.
Just throwing out hypotheticals here.
Yep.
Just branching out on a tangent. What would you need to get my name tattooed on you? And now, hear me out. It's gonna go away in 5 years. Okay.
5 years.
But I get to pick where it is.
Yep.
It's gonna be on your forearm. You cannot wear long sleeves.
So people have to see it.
So people have to see it,
Mm-hmm.
and it's gonna be like hues, maybe like some Hawaiian flowers or something around it. We're gonna look nice. Put a little color in it, like that new school flavor. What would you need?
I feel for 5 years.
Yeah.
I need about 550K.
Damn, dude. That's good. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I thought it would take more than that, to be honest.
Nah, I do it because I'm thinking like it's to me like it's like a job, and that's what I need. That's what I'm gonna need, every year. So like,
hell yeah, dude.
yeah,
I respect that.
Yep.
Well, what about you? What would you need?
To have your name
Dude.
tatted on my arm.
We gotta switch the names. That's a pretty good name.
Man, you said 500 bands.
550.
Well, hold on. It's weird that you threw the 50 in there. I mean,
Well, money loses. I was thinking 500K, but I was like, 5 years is gonna lose value. So
and we know who the finance manager is at the table. This guy's doing figuring in his head over here.
Ryan's already.
He's like, I'm gonna need that 50 to bring it over the top. 100%.
I trust Ryan. I trust Ryan. His financial, brain. I'm gonna match him 550.
Hell yeah, dude. Let's get tats, bro.
Yeah.
If this goes big, will you get an Off the Tee podcast tattoo?
where at?
Right butt cheek.
Tramp stamp.
Well, mama don't know. It
A
won't hurt her.
tramp stamp?
Tramp stamp. Be the small though.
Dang,
Ooh, tramp stamp?
that's
Yeah.
weird to me.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
What about like?
I need a lot.
What about like? You can pick the place, but it's gonna be like it's gonna be substantial. You know what I mean?
My whole chest.
yeah.
It's a tattoo.
What would you need to do a portrait of my face and your face, and Off the Tee podcast over it?
Oh my gosh, that would be hilarious.
That'd be so funny.
Well, that's just like cracking up.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do it for any amount of money.
And then have like Nick in the background, and he's got like a black curtain in his face, and just like this, like he's peeking out the curtain.
I need a lot of money. What would you need, Nick?
I wouldn't do that.
Oh, dude. I like that there's a value on it though. I appreciate that, man.
Yeah,
That's too much. Foolishness on the ink.
that's a lot. There's a lot of foolishness.
Dude, if we get a
Exactly the way
sponsor,
she put
I'll
it.
get a henna tattoo of the sponsor.
Okay,
If it's a certain amount of money.
I will too.
Yeah. You will?
Yeah, I'm down.
Henna tat?
Yeah.
Henna tat.
Yeah.
Done it before. They're great.
I'll get like, if like Coke sponsors this, I'll get, cola on my knuckles, Coca-Cola maybe.
Yeah.
Like knucked up. What do
Yeah.
you think?
No doubt.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
All right, next bit.
Okay. You mean do another unpopular opinion?
Yeah, let's do another one.
All right. We have primarily people from the South listening to our podcast, I would assume.
Southern
We
hospitality.
had no, I kid you not. We had 60 downloads from Europe.
That's wild.
That's crazy.
Oh, we're going global.
We're global. So a couple from Asia, South America, but we had 50.
Say something in German real quick.
Ich weiß es nicht.
Yeah. What does that mean?
It means I don't know.
Okay.
Really?
Well, that's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
End of bit. That wasn't very good. I thought we were going to get more out of
Yeah,
that.
man.
Okay, no. But what I'm saying is, this is going to ruffle some feathers for my Southerners.
Ruffle them.
I'm a Southerner, and you know what? I'm guilty of this. I do it sometimes. I've tried to stop recently, but I do it. Saying Coke as a blanket thing for all sodas is so dumb, and it makes us look so dumb. And look, I'll be honest with you guys. Southerners, we get a lot going against us in the intelligence realm. You know what I mean? We don't need to add anything to it. You know?
Yeah.
So we need to fix that. Maybe this will bring awareness.
I agree. You're right about that.
If I'm at your house and I'm like, I want something to drink. You're like, I got Coke's in the fridge, and you go get me one. Like, what do you want? Like, give me a Coke. All right, you get to the fridge. Okay, well, what kind? It's just so much conversation just to figure out
Right.
what I want.
Right.
It's like, what if you were like in the ocean and 4 feet of water, and I saw like a shark fin behind you.
Yeah.
Big shark, 20-foot great white. I don't know how that would fit in 4 feet of water, but it does in this situation.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, bro, there's a fish. There's a fish out there. Heads up, you know? And you're like, yeah, there's fish everywhere. And he just attacks you.
Yeah.
You would blame me, probably. You'd be very upset with me.
Drastic example, but does send the point.
I mean, it's fish. A shark is a fish.
It is a fish.
So
yeah.
So don't do that. Don't say Coke for everything, right?
Don't do that because, you know, there's branding for a reason.
Yeah.
And it's to simplify things.
Yeah.
And so when you call something that it's not, it's like if I, you know, called you the wrong name, you'd be pretty mad, right?
I'd be furious.
Yeah. So, and let's stop calling it pop too.
Yeah. Well, and soda.
I will say I agree with you, but pop is a little bit more appropriate.
It's better than Coke, honestly.
Because Coke is an actual
It's incorrect.
soda.
That's true.
So when they're saying pop, they're just shortening it from soda pop just to pop, which makes sense because there's a bunch of different soda pops.
Yeah.
But it's still annoying because I don't really like the pop, you know. And I'm not, sorry to all our northern fans, you know. It's a little weird to me.
I would just call it, you know, the name of the brand.
Yeah.
Or if I don't say that and I'm just don't know what they have in the fridge, I'd say, what soda do you have? But at the same time, drink water.
If Good in the Dark made a soda, I'd drink it, bro. I'm just gonna tell you.
Hey, we're actually thinking about doing something like that. So.
Let me be the taste tester.
Yeah.
I'll be all up in that, bro.
Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah. So. Hell yeah, dude.
Well,
look, can I get one more food?
Yeah,
Unpopular opinion.
Yeah, bust it.
I'm just set out to fucking hurt feelings tonight, man. Because this is gonna hurt some establishments around here. This is big in this part of the country once again. Barbecue, man. Barbecue.
I love
it's so
barbecue.
overrated. It's so overrated, man. Yeah. You know how many times I went to somebody's house?
Is this an unpopular opinion or a Hughes opinion?
It's unpopular, and it's my opinion. A lot of my opinions are unpopular. But I can't tell you how many times I've been to somebody's house, and, you know, they're having brisket or some shit, and then, you know, you make your plate, and you like, or they like cut you off a piece, and you're like, try this. And you eat it, and you're like, yeah, it's pretty good. And they're like, yeah, I've actually been smoking this for 48 hours. I put it in on Tuesday to be ready for Friday night. I've actually been brining it with apple juice every 2 hours.
Like they actually did
waking
something.
it up and hand massaging it into the meat. And it's like, how do you think about it? And I'm over here like, I mean, it needs sauce, if we're being honest. You know, like, it's good, but I mean, I'm still gonna put a little bit of Sweet Baby Ray's on it, on the bun, you know.
Yeah.
And you did what to it for how long? It didn't matter that much, you know. I mean, I put sauce on Wits, and they churned that shit out in the microwave, I'm pretty sure. So
some people will be like, "Hey man, you don't need no sauce on that. You don't need
yeah.
any sauce
Oh,
on
dog,
that.
don't tell me what I need sauce on, bro.
I do.
Yeah, you want to eat dry ass food? That's on you. I'm only here for a short amount of time. I'm saucing it up.
I mean, when you put it like that and you say barbecue, and I think about it, I think I do like what I like about it is the barbecue sauce on it.
Exactly, dude.
Yeah.
Would you want barbecue if I said you couldn't have any sauce on it?
I would think about it a little bit more.
But if it's so good, why would you have to think about it? Would you want no sauce?
Because I like the barbecue.
Yeah, I want sauce, man.
I want sauce too.
Yeah. People, to me, again, unpopular opinion. I'm with you on this one. They get way too into it, into talking to me about barbecue. Yeah. And I'm just like, man, look, I'll come over and have a sandwich, but I don't want to hear about how long you smoked it.
Oh, no.
I could care. There are so many things. I don't care.
In the back of my mind, I'm like, dude, you ever had pizza? Because they make those shits in like 12 minutes, and they are fucking great. Like, you should try pizza, dude. It's really good. It's awesome.
Can I say something? Southern food is my favorite type of food, though.
It's good.
It is very good. Like soul food, you mean?
Yeah. Yeah. And
just because we fry everything?
Just barbecue's part of that. And so just like, it's just so good. It's so unhealthy, but it's so damn good.
It is good. I mean,
do you think our ancestors would just frown upon the shit that we eat now? Like,
I think they'd be
all
jealous.
the unhealthy shit.
Yeah.
I think they'd be a little jealous.
Jealous?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean that we eat I think he's saying that we've gone too.
That we eat so unhealthy.
We're trying to go healthy now.
Yeah.
And he's saying they used to eat like shit, but it tasted so good.
Oh, okay.
Think about it, man. Somebody somewhere long ago ate some 3-day-old rabbit and was like, "This shit is fucking gas, dude. Try this." You know what I mean? And we're over here talking about, "I need sauce on my meat." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We've come a long way.
Yeah, but Southern food with like the cornbread, the coleslaw, the beans, the iced tea.
I like some cornbread.
Yeah.
The pile of mode.
Sweet tea, no, sweet tea.
Sweet tea, lemonade.
What sweet tea and lemonade? Little Arnie Palmer.
Oh, yeah, Arnie Palmer, man. It's just everything about Southern food. It's so friggin' good, and I just love it. And that's been one of my favorite things about growing up in the South.
Here's the thing. So I come from a family that is really big on cooking soul food, right? And I didn't say this on one of our episodes on Off the T1, but you were talking about Thanksgiving food being trash.
It's
right?
trash, yeah.
I didn't say then because I didn't want to undermine what you were saying, but honestly, I think it really depends on who's cooking it. Because when my grandmother used to, cook food for Thanksgiving, it was just flame. You know what I'm saying? It was fire. And I would there were times when she would actually cook that throughout the year, and I was like, I need some of that. You know what I'm saying? Dude. So but I've been to people's places that they really think they can cook Southern food, and they just can't. And that's why people are like, I see people post on their social media all the time after Thanksgiving, and I'm like, that looks like trash. I'm like, they're the reason that I think you might think.
He just took a shot at my entire, every woman in my family that's been cooking me food for years.
I'm not taking a shot at
him. He just came for all of them, man.
But dude, I'm serious. Like so many families, I see their soul food, and I'm like, that's not so. It's not good.
Yeah. I can't tell you how many times I've seen like C+ macaroni, and then seen like A+ macaroni.
Yes, it's different.
A+ macaroni is some of the best shit I've ever eaten in my life.
Yeah. Thanksgiving food can be straight fire. It really can. If somebody put for instance, again, my grandmother, she spends both my grandmothers spend days cooking that stuff, man. They put their heart and soul into that. So I can't tell, you know what I'm saying? I would love to get that stuff more than once a year, honestly. Unpopular opinion, I know.
Dude, you ever go, what about Clearview soul food?
Clearview is really good.
Dude.
It's not as good as my family's. Bro, but it's really good.
I'll be honest with you. I hate to come for my grandparents and my mom, but if my family's watching this, just know that Clearview is smacking your food. Clearview is so much better than my family's food.
What exactly is Clearview?
It's a soul food place in Murfreesboro.
Oh, it's a spot. Okay.
Yeah.
It's really good.
All right.
And man, honestly,
I feel like if most people had that for Thanksgiving, they'd be like, "Oh yeah, that's fire." And they make a business out of it year round, you know?
Yeah, we get cream corn from Clearview every Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
I guess because nobody wants to fuck with making it.
Clear corn?
Creamed corn.
Oh, creamed corn. Oh,
and,
so good.
And it's gas. And every time we eat it, and of course I get 2 big spoonfuls, I'm low-key well, we should let Clearview do all of it. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Let's not stop with the cream corn, guys. Let's try a new, let's...
I'm slick gonna be that guy or that dad or whatever that's gonna get some Clearview and have friends over.
Oh, same.
But not tell them I got it.
Oh, dude.
Yeah. Just be like, yeah, I did this. And just
they're like, damn, Nick can cook.
Yeah.
My dad caters in for Thanksgiving every Thanksgiving.
He's a smart man.
Oh, so
smart man.
My parents are divorced, so we go to 2 different Thanksgivings, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh,
and he caters in, and it's so G because he'll just call Stones River and be like, I need to place a Thanksgiving order. Mm-hmm. And I've been with him when he does it, and it takes 30 seconds. And he picks up the food on Friday, and he serves it Saturday, and it's fire. It's so good.
This is a random fact, but Thanksgiving is the #1 holiday where most liquor is bought in the United States.
I believe it.
Yeah.
By my family alone, honestly.
Yeah. I would have thought it would have been something else.
Like St. Patrick's Day or something.
St. Patrick's or even New Year's maybe.
New Year's you would think, actually, yeah.
I don't know, maybe even Christmas. Christmas is a couple of days, I mean, it's one day, but Thanksgiving is #1. So, interesting.
Yeah. I guess that kind of makes sense because even though Christmas is a bigger holiday in some respects, people actually are more likely to get together and have parties on Thanksgiving. They don't really, everybody doesn't get together on Christmas because they already got together on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
This is the other way of Thanksgiving, but throwing this out there, I love McDonald's and Taco Bell. I love McDonald's and Taco Bell. I think
for Thanksgiving.
I mean, if they, yeah, I'd be cool with that. But no, what I'm saying is, they're so underrated to me.
Yeah.
I feel like McDonald's and Taco Bell get so much hate. And my thing is, when I go to McDonald's or a Taco Bell, I know exactly what I'm going there to get. I know I'm not going to Taco Bell thinking I'm going to get like high-end 5-star restaurant Mexican food, right? Mm-hmm. But what I go in there and get, my expectations are always met exactly. It's not too high, it's not too low, it's right in that sweet spot. If I get a Big Mac at McDonald's, I get the same Big Mac every single time. There's no variance.
Yeah.
So it's not the food that's bad, it's people's expectations. Yeah. I really believe that.
Or maybe both.
McDonald's, Taco Bell, we're open for sponsorships. Please sponsor us.
Taco Bell, man, I look at that and my stomach starts hurting. I mean, I can't. I've eaten it one time in the last probably 5 years. I ate it probably a month ago for one of our colleagues going away. I got on the second taco and I was like, my stomach was like, hey, you can keep going if you want to, but we're headed to the bathroom.
You got to fight through that, man.
I can't do it.
See, I think McDonald's is overrated.
Oh my god, dude!
And I think
get back behind the curtain, man.
And I think Taco Bell is a little underrated. That's my honest opinion. Yeah. But ever since Chick-fil-A popped up and took over the market,
that's all.
I've never really looked back.
I've been to both of those a handful of times in the last 10 years. Anyway.
Yeah. So.
Okay, I want to move on to my would you rather. Okay,
right.
I think this is a good one.
I'm a little scared.
You a little scared?
I'm a little scared, I'm going to be honest.
It's a special version of would you rather because in this one, you have the opportunity to walk away if you want.
Okay.
All right? And so, here's the deal. I basically call it the 3-room would you rather. And, or I said the 3-door would you rather. So, behind you, you've got a door. Right? And it's just your regular life. You can walk away from this. In front of you, you've got 2 doors. And you know with 100% certainty that the combination of things behind this door is all the money you could ever want, right? You can buy anything you want. It's an infinite amount of money. The other door, there is a pack of velociraptors. Okay.
Multiple.
Not those dumbed down ones in the most recent one. The Jurassic Park 1 velociraptor.
You ain't training these bad boys, are you?
No, you ain't training these.
No, this blue ain't coming for you, bro.
So you're basically saying I'm gonna get eaten alive
by a pack of velociraptors.
That's scary.
And they're very intelligent, as you know, and they're trying to make the pain and terror be terrible. Like they're not just gonna hit you at the neck at first. They're gonna eat you from the feet up. All right. Now look, here's the thing. You don't know.
They'll get your dick way before the neck. That's that's the first thing I thought about.
You don't know.
It's pretty big.
Which door?
I wouldn't be surprised if they got that first. I think it was my leg or something.
This is like in our 17 real quick.
So you don't know which door, Nick. Do you walk back to your regular life or you take a chance opening one of the doors?
I'll walk back to my regular life 100%. See you later, baby.
Coward.
Okay. Cat.
I said coward.
Oh, coward. What's your choice?
This is one of the first would you rathers you ever asked me. Mm-hmm. This was years ago when you first asked me this. I believe I was 21 or 2 when you asked me this the first time.
Yeah.
So 10 plus years ago.
Can I ask you, is it a good one?
It's a great one.
Okay.
It's honestly, it's what I think of when we talk about would you rather.
Okay.
And I've been begging you to put this one out there for like 3 episodes now. So I'm glad we finally got it. I don't know if you just like finally remembered to fucking write it down or what. But anyways, 10 years ago, I said I'd walk back out. I was a coward like Nick. I was scared. I was feeble. I was weak. I lived my life like Nick Rojas does now. But now, 10 years later, 32, you round up, pretty much 40. Life expectancy for me, probably 45 or 50 at best. Let's roll the fucking dice, baby. I'm rolling the dice, man. Straight up.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm rolling the dice. And if I go out, dude, you know what? Hey, that Velociraptor, man, like, bro, you know what? Y'all saying y'all better watch out for that Velociraptor? Fuck, you better watch out for me, dude.
He's gonna eat that pack of Velociraptors.
We're gonna roll in the fucking hay, my guy. Like I'm gonna scrap it out till the end.
He's gonna look at them Raptors like it's Taco Bell and McDonald's.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, this ground raptor taco meat right here. We gonna go at it. So yeah, roll the dice, man.
All right, Nick. Let me sweeten the deal for you, okay?
Can I say something?
Yeah, say what you want.
The thing is, if you turn back and go back out that door, there's money out that door too.
There's not, dude. Not
out
like the other door.
But anyways, Ryan, continue.
So let me ask you this: what if it's 2 doors with the money behind it, 1 door with the Raptors? So now you have a 67% chance of infinite money.
So you trying to sweeten the deal?
You gonna do that? You gonna open a door?
So I saw this movie called Annihilation.
Yeah.
With Natalie Portman.
So fun, dude.
So
she's such a baddie.
I love her because she's one of those girls that doesn't need any makeup.
Natalie, come on the podcast, please.
Natalie, please come on the podcast.
I'll leave Nikki Glazer for you. Not really, I won't, but.
But she's just one of those girls who doesn't need makeup.
Yeah.
And she's naturally beautiful. But in Annihilation, have you seen it?
I don't think so.
Or you would love it. You would love it too. It's like a sci-fi thriller.
You had me at Natalie, bro.
Yeah, there you go. So,
Is it the one where the aliens come and they're talking to him in the glass?
No, that's Arrival.
Arrival, okay.
Arrival.
You're thinking of Alien.
Okay.
Arrival is excellent.
Yeah.
Everybody should watch.
Is she
that.
Natalie Portman in that one too?
No, that's the red-haired girl.
Okay.
God, this is good air.
Sorry. I'm throwing you off. Go ahead.
No, you're not throwing me off. In Annihilation, I don't want to, what's it called when you like spoiler alert?
Yeah.
But there's a scene where this girl gets eaten by this bear, and the bear it's called Scream Bear, because when it eats you, it mimics your voice. So after it eats her, it'll roam the forest and scream, but you'll hear her voice dying. So they call it Scream Bear.
Holy smokes.
And I saw that scene and I was like, I never want to be eaten by nothing.
That's creepy.
All those raptors be running around going, Taco Bell's great. Barbecue sucks.
Yeah, all the rappers be going around saying, McDonald's is not overrated. In the darkness of the woods.
Damn it, dude.
Yeah, so
I just want to do it even more.
Look. And this is something we can also touch on, but like there's a few ways that I would go out. I don't want to go out being eaten alive.
Yeah.
So to answer your question, there's money on the other side. I'm going back out the door.
Even with 2 doors.
Yes, I don't.
3 doors.
I don't want to get eaten alive.
You got 4 doors. 3 of them got the money behind them.
Damn. I mean, you keep sweetening the deal.
I'm just trying to figure out what odds you need.
Just depends how depressed I was at the moment. To be honest.
So if Nick was on a drought and his last video didn't do a lot of numbers, he's taking the lead, bro.
It depends how depressed I was and how much Casamigos I had in my blood.
Oh. Now, let me ask you this because Natalie got me thinking. All right. I'm going to throw a name out there, a girl's name.
Okay.
You tell me how hopeful you are of her being attractive based on just name alone. Okay? On a scale of 1 to 10.
So you're saying if you throw a name, I'm going to tell you how attractive I think she should be based off the name?
Just the name. Just name value.
And you got to do it immediately.
Okay.
So what do I answer?
You don't get to think on it.
Just give me a numeric value from 1 to 10.
Okay.
1 being they're pitiful and 10 being they're baddies.
Okay.
All right. Courtney.
I'm gonna give Courtney like 7.5.
Okay. Do you know Courtney?
I do.
Hell
She's
yeah.
pretty.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shout out Courtney.
Yeah.
All right. What about you, Courtney?
Barbara.
Ooh, no, she's old for
Barbara?
starters. They call her Barb.
Barbara.
Yeah.
It's a little old school.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to. When I think of Barbara, I think about like white hair.
When I think of Barbara, I think of like varicose veins. There's no way she's attractive.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to give Barbara like a solid like 4.
Ooh. Okay. What about Betsy?
Yeah, I think she's hanging out with Barbara.
He's getting some older names here.
Yeah.
Gladys too.
I think Barbara's hanging out with Betsy. So
Yeah.
Okay.
I think they're like sitting on the front porch somewhere.
Drinking fucking milk or some shit.
Yeah. Talking about the good old days. So
I got you one
4
right
for
here.
both of them.
How about Brittany?
Brittany?
Yeah.
It's Brittany Batch.
That's a toss up because there's so many Britneys.
I know. That's what I'm asking. It's a
Brittany,
tough one.
Brittany, she's kind of like Courtney.
7.5.
Yeah,
Okay.
I feel that.
Because like Brittany's like a hit or miss.
What about Paige?
Paige.
You know, I
I know a
haven't
couple-
known many pages, but they're all attractive. So
Yeah.
Hughes brings up a great point. I know a few pages and they're very attractive.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give them 0.5 more than the Courtney and give them 8.
what about Natalia?
Natalia, that's foreign.
Natalia sounds like she could ruin your life in the best way.
That sounds Espanol.
Honestly, that's my default name. Like, I've always thought. I think I got it off James Bond.
Mm-hmm.
I think that girl in Goldeneye was Natalia, and I heard Natalia in that movie, and she was bad in that movie.
Is she good or bad?
She's good.
Like a good guy.
She's a good girl, but she's a bad girl too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Kind of like Catwoman.
That was a little dirty, but she's not a villain. But she's very attractive. But what I'm gonna follow it up with, ever since I heard Natalia, that's just like, I think it's honestly one of the most attractive names a woman can be. I don't know if that means I need to move to like Russia, which probably not now. Maybe wait it out for a few months because it's kind of rough right now. But probably more Natalia's in Russia than here. But Natalia is a flamethrower of a name, bro.
What about Veronica?
You didn't give me my number for Natalia.
Oh, Natalia?
You should say 10 in Russian. That'd be sick.
Natalia? Man, I don't know any Natalias. I know a couple Natalies.
That's a good name.
Natalie's cute.
Natalie's cute.
It's like a cute
Natalie
name.
is usually cute.
She's a cute girl.
It's like Natalie's coming up. You're like, oh, good.
She must be cute.
Yeah, she must be cute.
Like a little rabbit.
Yeah. But Natalia, I'll give Natalia like, there's a lot of motion in that name.
What about Ryan?
Ryan?
Yeah.
That's a G name.
Could you date a girl named Ryan? She's a
Oh.
baddie.
Oh,
Just fine.
like a woman with the name Ryan?
Yeah.
Staring intently.
I don't think I've
He's
ever,
weighing pros and cons of operations in his head right now.
I don't think I've ever met a girl with the name Ryan.
I've seen girls on dating apps named Ryan.
Yeah,
And I'm going to be honest with you, bro. I don't want to make it weird, but I swiped right every time.
Oh my goodness.
Just in
Swipe-
case, you know?
Swipe right means
It's a good story, if nothing else. It's a yes. Yeah.
Oh, swipe right is yes.
No, it's a yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Would that be weird?
Nah, I mean, it's whatever, man. It's a unisex name. I accept that.
Hell yeah.
What if a girl was smoking hot, but her name was Steve?
I'd be like, Steve-O, come on over, baby. I mean, yeah, why not?
Is that short for?
I'm going to call her Stevie like Stevie Nicks.
What if her name was Gary?
Steve?
God, my dad's name? Absolutely not, dude. That might be it.
She's smoking hot.
Dad, mom, sister, can't do it.
Okay.
Cannot do it. Can't do it.
Yeah.
That'd just be too weird. Like during sex, you're like, yeah, you like that game?
Yo.
That'd be too much, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man. Oh, boy.
What, you got any more names over there?
No, I was just off the dome. You know, what about Ashley?
That's like Natalie.
No, it's not. There's so many Ashleys. You're bound to get some Uggos in there somewhere along the way.
I don't know. It's just such a common name. Like, there's Ashleys everywhere.
Yeah.
Dude, I just alienated so many people from listening to this podcast.
You did, man.
No, there are some attractive Ashleys, okay? They're not exclusively that way. Just saying. Please download this.
This is all in fun, guys. All in fun. What was our next bit, man?
Oh, dude. Okay. I want to talk about a little bit of dating with Nicky.
Okay, let's do it.
Oh, bring it on.
You know, I've always known Nick to be a pretty smooth guy, a smooth operator, if you will.
Try to be.
So, I'm going to ask you some questions.
If he's got to be the man, then he's got to be.
Hey, if I gotta be the man, then I gotta be.
There you go.
Gina did a click in the property. Is she feeling Nicky Roche? Do it sloppily.
And that's a little excerpt from what song?
Gotta be.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go download it.
Yeah, check it out.
Hit that
Apple
download.
Music.
Okay. All right. You're at a bar. A couple of your buddies. 2 or 3 women are over there. They're attractive. They're wanting somebody to come talk to them, theoretically.
Mm-hmm.
You walk up to them. What's your opener? What do you lead with?
What do I lead with?
What do you lead with?
Let's see. There's only one pickup line. Everything else is cheese.
Lay it on me.
So what's your name?
I'm Hughes. You should have worked on me, dude. I was ready to get his phone number, bro.
Look, here's the thing, and I'm gonna ask
Do you say it just like that?
You say, excuse me, what's your name?
You're a little bit more professional.
All right, no, hold
Before you were trying to be like seductive.
Yeah, but it's just like, I mean, if she's looking away, like,
Yeah, say it all seductively like you just said.
Hold on.
Okay.
We're gonna set it up. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
I'm over here just chilling with my friends. We're having a girls' night. Like maybe we're trying to have a girls' night, but I still want somebody to talk to me. Still. All right, I'm just over here chilling, and you come up.
Okay, and let's say that you're like not distracted.
Yeah.
Right.
So
I'll be like,
and I'm fucking hot, dude. I'm hot. I got good legs. I mean, I got the whole package. Go ahead.
So I'm gonna walk up to you and be like, "Hey, what's your name?"
What? It's hard to hear. What?
What's your name?
Ashley.
Ashley, how you doing tonight?
Fine. I'm just hanging out with my friends.
Okay, cool. Well, Ashley, I thought you were really pretty, and I just want to introduce myself.
Well, she's got a boyfriend, Nick.
Stop.
You're the friend.
Yeah. We're on a break right now, so yeah.
But that would be the little opener.
Okay.
That'd be the opener. I think when it comes to like girl psychology, just like guy psychology, I think as soon as you see somebody and you're single, you know whether you're gonna reciprocate. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that decision takes very long at all.
Gotcha.
It's pretty quick, honestly.
Like as soon as they see you, they've already decided whether or not if you come up and talk to them, what they're gonna
100%, because that's what you do and that's what you do, whether
Yeah.
you realize it or not. You turn around, you see somebody attractive asking your name,
Yeah.
you're gonna be like, "Yeah, I'm Hughes." Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? PSA, man. If you're an attractive woman, shoot your shot. Shoot your shot more.
I'm with Hughes.
It's so attractive. Like, because it tells me a few things. One, you're very confident, which is very attractive, obviously. But
Yeah.
two, it tells me that you're a very intentional person, which I like a whole lot. It tells me that you figure out what you want and you just go after it.
Yeah.
I love that.
It's those exhausting, social, archaic social constructs, for lack of a better word, that we have, where women are supposed to let the men come to them. I tell you what, one of the reasons that I like Nikki Glazer so much is because I feel like if Nikki Glazer was in a place and she saw a guy that was attractive, she'd just go up to him and talk to him. Like, hey, I'm 100%. Into you. She's not gonna like play this game.
I would go home with Nikki so quick.
We know that you would. I was trying to make a point.
Yeah. Well, isn't it weird how
He meant Nikki Glazer, not Nikki Rojas.
we've gotten to a generation where there's a lot of women that sell nude pictures for money on a site.
Yeah.
But we're still, they're that out there with it. Some of them, but still, some of them won't ask a guy what their name is.
Yeah.
Like, they're cool with that part of it, but they're like, whoa, that's the guy's job. We can't come after her. It's like, no, it's very attractive, honestly. And honestly, I can only speak for me, but I'm always gonna receive it well. Like, even if I have in a relationship, I'm gonna be like, hey, I really appreciate that. Like, I'm with someone, but like, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm never gonna be an asshole.
What if you're not attracted to her? You still. And see, that's what I like.
You know what? It's still flattering.
Yeah.
Even if I'm not attracted to him, it's flattering.
Yeah.
I mean, is it for you? I mean,
absolutely.
It is.
I like to be flattered as well.
Yeah.
So like I feel like a lot of like
That shirt looks good on you, bro. By the way.
Grazie.
Thanks, I appreciate it. Nashville.
I was
folks.
talking to.
Oh my bad. Right. Great shirt.
Because he said he likes to be flattered. Moving on.
But I feel like a lot of people get in their minds about it, and like a lot of people, and I'm even scared of it. Nobody wants to be rejected. And so, like, taking that risk to be rejected is scary. But the thing is, you're not really being rejected. You're just getting rid of regret. And I think if you look at it that way, you'll approach a lot more women. And honestly, asking somebody what your name is like, just like off a human interaction, is like, it's like an icebreaker, but it's also like not creepy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like the most, like, all you really have is your name, right? So like asking what your name is like, it's like the basics of like anything.
Have you ever been in a situation where you were like, let's say it's the night before, you saw a really attractive young lady that you wanted to go talk to, and you just couldn't work up the courage, and the next day you wake up and you're like, dang, I wish I would have said something.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Yeah,
yes.
That happens. That's happened a lot.
And I don't know about y'all, but okay. Every time I go up and talk to a woman I don't know, I'm nervous, right? I'm nervous because of what he said, because of rejection.
Yeah.
Because, maybe she's not going to like me. Maybe she's not going to think I'm cool. Maybe she think I'm lame. Whatever the reason, right? I've almost never walked away from that interaction and said, I wish I didn't do that. Mm-hmm. Like, whether it be she's into me and we hit it off, or she's not, or whatever. Women in general, I feel like a lot of men are scared of being like rejected like rudely, but at least from my perspective, I've never really been rejected like rudely. Like, I've had girls be like kind of brief and short, you know, which you take a hint and you hike off. But like, you see guys in the movies that like, they're like yelling at them and they're like, get away. Or, you know, like, I've never had that experience. I've heard like, you know, I have a boyfriend, or, you know, thank you, I'm just not interested. Like, I've heard that, but like none of them that were like traumatizing or anything like that. Like, it was just like, oh, well, you know, you win some, you lose some.
Yeah. And that kind of goes back to what y'all were saying. Like, it's, you know, it's like people for the most part, like, are really good people, you know what I'm saying? And nice people. And so like, I feel like we like think that they're going to like have this like reaction that's just like, your head's just talking to you, and like the worst is like, oh, I have a boyfriend. Even if she's lying, you're gonna be
that
nice
pain.
about
That
it
pain
for
is
the
what
most
you're
part.
trying to avoid. That rejection.
Well, yeah, but the only reason you're worried about the rejection is because you're worried about what everybody else thinks.
Mm-hmm.
Let me ask you.
Like,
this.
you don't even
so true.
Like, you don't
That's
even
so true.
Like, you don't even care what she thinks. You're just caring about what everybody else thinks.
Right.
Like,
Like,
did everybody else see me get rejected?
What a bum.
Oh, do I gotta tell my boy that told me that I wouldn't talk to her, that she rejected me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I've never had my boy give me shit for it either.
No.
I've never had a buddy be like, oh, she rejected you. You suck, man. Like, I'll tell my guy friend, like, oh, she wasn't feeling it. And they're like, oh, well. You know what I mean? Like, they don't care at all. Like,
No, the boys like that you have the courage to go talk to
yeah.
them.
Yeah, because it inspires them.
It
Because
does.
It is
You see your buddy doing it, and you're like, dude, there's no reason why I can't do it too.
Yeah.
Like, man up, do it.
Yeah, and
Matter of fact, I bet they would sometimes even like to see you get rejected, because it's like, he handled that well. It's not the end of the world if I get rejected. If they see you make it happen, then they feel more pressure. Like, I got to make it happen too.
Right. Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
yeah.
So, speaking of, hold on, to continue our interaction with Ashley, say you get Ashley's phone number, right? And the next day y'all text. All right, and y'all text, oh, it was good meeting you last night. Yeah, it was good meeting you too, whatever. And Ashley says, hey, are you free for dinner Tuesday night? Right? And you say, yeah, I'm free. Let's go eat dinner.
Okay.
And we go eat, not fucking barbecue because it's trash, but another good food restaurant. And we go there. Now, I asked you on the date. Ashley did.
Ashley, yes.
Who pays? Me or you?
So the way that I've approached every situation, whether she asks or I ask,
Yeah.
I'm gonna put my card down first.
Same.
Every single time.
Same.
Now, if she insists that we split it, I'm not gonna be one of those guys who fights her, because if she wants that, then we'll split it. But I'm gonna put my card down. If she says nothing, then I'll pay for it.
The reason I ask is I think I've heard a lot of people tell me that whoever initiates the date should pay for it.
That's not correct.
Now, just as how I was raised, like Southern gentleman kind of way, I've always paid for, even when I'm in a relationship, man, I feel like I pay for the lion's share of stuff. Like, and I think that's how it should be. Now, in a relationship, I don't think it should be like 95-5, maybe like 65-35 or something like that. But it's uncomfortable for me in a way for her to pay for me frequently. Every now and then to like take me to dinner or something like that. Like, it's very appreciated, but it's uncomfortable if it happens on a regular basis.
For you?
Yeah.
I've heard some horror stories, some New York guys.
Drop them.
Of guys that they put the car down first, they paid for it, and then the girl got a Venmo for her part the next morning.
Oh no, dude.
Yeah, dude, I didn't know this shit existed until I heard stories about it, and I'm just like, you know, the word coward pops into.
The guy requested a Venmo from her
the next day. He didn't. He yeah, that's cat, bro.
I dated the girl for 2 years. Her best friend went on a date with a guy. Okay.
Yep.
They go to dinner. She said that she didn't care for him. It wasn't gonna be a second date.
Yeah.
So the next day he's texting and they're texting, and he's like, I had fun last night. Like, do you want to hang out? Whatever. The next day or something after. And she's like, no, like, you know, I'll be honest with you, like, I wasn't really feeling it. Like, she was considerate, you know. This man said, okay, cool. You owe me $17 for the salad.
In face to face?
No, he texted it to her.
Oh, like the next day?
Yeah, the next day. He's like, you owe me $17 for the salad. He wanted her to Venmo him.
Number one, what is $17?
Exactly. And secondly, but like this is the stuff that women deal with, and then they group all of us into and put us in the same box.
Yeah, and don't do that.
Well, that's
insane.
I have to comment on that. I have to comment on that.
Do it
for a moment.
On salad, like your favorite dressing, or what?
No, I have to comment on this concept.
Splitting the bill.
Well, in this specific instance you're talking about, I have seen women, and they've told me about it, that, you know, I'm not saying that they are preying on men, like particularly in a bar environment, but I hear women joke a lot and say, you know, yeah, we're going to go get free drinks. You know what I'm saying? And they purposely will like flirt with somebody they have no interest in to get a free drink. And the guys think, oh, you know, like she's into me. Then she gets a couple drinks and she's like, she's on to the next thing. And it's like, the guy's like, dang, can I have my money back? I was investing here a little bit. You know, I wanted to get it. And some girls are super cold about it. You know, as soon as they get the drink, they're out.
Yeah.
And so I'm not saying in that situation, yeah, it's, you know, they just didn't work out as a date the next day. I would not have asked for my money back. But, you know, to an extent, I could see where if he's been through a lot, you said that ironically, or it's coincidentally, I'm not sure which one it is, but you're saying that she's grouping all of us into one thing. Maybe he grouped all of them into one thing.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So
that's a good point. Have you seen Parks and Recreation? There's a part in there, Aubrey Plaza and Chris. She's so fun. Or they're dating, right? And he's like, he wants to buy her drinks, but he's kind of broke. And she's like, I can get us free drinks anytime I want. And he's like, you can? She's like, yeah. She's talking to him to her right. She turns to the left to this dude. And she's like, hey. And he's like, what's up? And she goes, I hate drinking alone. And he goes, oh yeah? And he like orders her a drink, right? And she gets the drink from the bartender and she goes, I kind of want to drink alone. And just like, it turns back to Chris Pratt. And like, obviously if it was me, I'd be devastated. You know what I mean? Like, I'd be like, damn, she got my ass. But watching it in the show, I about fell out on the floor, bro. I thought it was the most G shit I've ever seen in my life.
So like, I know a bunch of girls that are like, girls that like go out and they like get drinks for free.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They like, that's their intention. That's their mission.
It's just like, it's worked for them in the past, so they go do that. But it's like, it's not to say like that they're not gonna, like, if they like the guy that's buying the drinks, they're not gonna talk to him. You know what I'm saying?
I kind of respect the hustle a little bit.
Yeah, I respect it too, because like, honestly, I think it's the guy's fault. Because like, if you're just gonna be like, oh hey, want a drink? Boom, like, don't even talk to her. Like, don't even kind of like, you know, see what she's talking about. If she's really feeling you, like, talk to the girl first before you buy her a drink.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but like that's kind of like just like what you get at the bar. You know, you gotta be trained before, you know.
Yeah.
That kind of reminds me of the I've got a don't be that girl. Can I throw it out there?
Throw it out.
I hear it so much, like from a lot of women. They say, I'm not like every other girl. That's what they tell me. And in my head, I'm like, you're a dental hygienist from Nashville. Sit down. You are quite literally like so many women in this city. You're not fucking unique. Or you're not as unique as you think you are. Man, I hear that all the time. But you know what? It's the same. Dudes say the same shit.
Yeah.
Dudes. Yeah. The opposite of that is dudes say like, no, I'm one of the nice guys. Bro, if you gotta label yourself as a nice guy, you ain't nice. Like, nice guys don't say, I'm a nice guy. Like, what, you know, why don't girls give me a chance? Like that whole sob shit. Dude, you're not a nice guy. That's the problem.
Well, just to take that a little deeper, I just feel like a lot of people
go deep with it, man.
A lot of people think that they're more special than they really are.
Oh, dude, I can go off on a tangent about that, Nicky.
Yeah,
everybody thinks they're so much more unique than they actually are.
Yeah,
it's like, dude, you're not.
Yeah,
you're not as special as you think you are, and it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, if I was better at this, I might be married to Nicky Glazer right now. But I'm not, and that's okay, man. It upsets me a little, but I understand like where I rank in this.
You think we'll ever get her on the podcast?
Oh, dude. You know what? I feel like our listeners are gonna get annoyed because I've dropped her name like at least 11 times in the last 2 episodes.
Yeah, you're making a lot of people more people know who she is.
And I feel like, oh yeah, at Nicky Glazer, free pub for you, Nicky. I got it for us, baby. But yeah, but anyways, no, but you're right. Like, people think they're way more special than they actually are.
Yeah.
You're not that special.
Yeah, you're not that special. You're just a grain of salt on the sand.
Same thing for dudes on downtown.
And that goes for everybody.
Yeah,
Yes,
you another bro in a cowboy hat on Broadway. You ain't shit. You know what I mean? Like,
hey, FYI, nobody on this podcast goes to Broadway.
I've been.
Yeah, but
Nobody's going regularly.
and nobody's going regularly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, that's how out of touch I am with the Nashville scene. I still thought Broadway was like where people went, to be honest with you.
Nah.
Where do people go, man?
Germantown.
The Nashville locals.
You got any local like bars you really like?
Yeah. There's a bar in Germantown called Mother's Ruin that I go to a lot.
Is that because you did a dope ass promo for them?
I did do a dope ass promo for them. That was good.
Where can they find that at?
On my Instagram, Good in the Dark, G's a 9.
That video's sick.
Or
It is a dope ass video.
Thanks, Hughes. I appreciate it. We worked really hard on it, and or you can find it on their Instagram, Mother's Ruin Nashville. But yeah, like Nashville locals don't really go to Broadway anymore. That's not what we do.
Dude, you ever need like any overweight white guys in your video? Like, holler at me, bro. Like, you ain't even got to pay me to be real. I'll just be in it. I'll just vibe, bro.
She ain't overweight, man.
I can't dance or sing, but like, I'll just sit there, you know. I'll just sip on something.
Dance a little bit.
Rather not. You don't want me to dance, bro.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be good for the video.
But yeah, talking about people who are like think that they're better than what they really are.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why, but like city girls have like that vibe.
Yeah.
That vibe especially, and I don't know why. So city girls, calm down.
Calm down. You heard it here first.
Yep.
Not from me, from Nicky, but
Yeah.
I don't really know a whole lot of city girls, to be honest.
All right. We're coming up on an hour. It always happens. Let's begin the descent. So one of the bits I wanted to do really quick, I thought would be a lot of fun. 2 bits. One is what were we gonna do? What does that mean?
What does that mean?
We've shut the engines off, and now we are descending, right?
Now we're gliding.
Yeah. Now we're gliding.
And then the other one, did you want to do the where do they go to college? Or did you want to do this?
Where'd they go to college?
Okay.
And I just got 2 Don't Be That Guys.
Okay.
Lay it on me.
Which one do you want to start with?
Can I start with the Don't Be That Guy?
Yeah, do that first.
Don't be that guy who's in a shitty ass car and revs his engine so everybody in the restaurant, bar, laundromat, nail salon,
Oh, dude.
bank,
Dude.
jail cell can hear you.
Sick weed eater, bro. It's awesome.
Like
I hate that.
I dislike it because it's such a cry for attention.
Right.
And it'd be one thing if you're in the Lambo. Hey, you worked hard for that Lambo. You rev that engine.
But you didn't got to rev it in the Lambo. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you didn't have
just
to rev
roll
it.
up.
But it's just like, it's so obnoxious.
Can I piggyback
It's
something on
so
that?
rude. And I know that a lot of people out there feel the same fucking way.
They absolutely do.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So don't rev your engine with your shitty ass car. Don't do it.
I want to piggyback something off that.
Do it.
Stop riding around in cars where your wheels are like more expensive than the rest of the car.
Good one. Good one.
Please stop doing that.
Yeah. Don't do that.
Priorities are really messed up.
Bro, at some people. Do you know anybody?
I don't know anybody personally.
Oh,
That's
goodness
ratchet.
gracious.
That's ratchet as fuck. And like Ryan said, your priorities are messed up because people are getting in the car, not in the rims, and it just looks tacky.
Are those the same people that they'll live in like a single wide trailer and they'll have a $60,000 vehicle
That
in
is
their driveway?
exactly the people.
It's like, wait, what? You could buy this trailer 4 times with this vehicle. What are you doing?
Yeah.
It's like the rims cost more than the whip.
Yeah.
Like, why don't you just say that and go buy a new whip? So
You can get a very nice Camry for the cost of those wheels.
yeah.
Save you fuel and everything else. So yeah, your next don't be that guy, Nick.
Next, don't be that guy. All right, y'all ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right, don't be that guy. Please don't be this guy who falls in love in 3-5 days. Doesn't even know the chick,
Yeah.
and then doesn't even know what love is, which a lot of y'all don't know what that is.
Yeah.
And then goes and gets her name tatted on him.
Mm.
Bro, if you got a problem with me, we can take it outside. We ain't gotta. But that's a good one. That's a real good one.
Please stop tattooing your significant other's name on your body. There's a 50% divorce rate in America. And even if there wasn't, it's still tacky. So just don't do it.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Fair.
And honestly,
Very good.
no one should dispute that in any way.
They should not.
There's no case to be made for the other way. There's not.
So anybody that has their significant other's name tattooed on them, can you please just send us an email to the box and tell us why? What's the logic behind that?
Actually, you know what? Let me change my stance on that. I don't want to do it, but if you're thinking of doing it, go ahead and do it, dude. That's one less person I have to worry about.
You clearly know. It is a good indicator of who you worry about.
Right. Single men? Me and you are single men at this table?
Yes.
That's one less guy we have to worry about. So
Right.
go ahead and get tatted on him because you're not landing a good woman.
They're no longer competing with you.
With Tiffany on your neck.
Yeah.
You're not.
Nope.
You're not. You're done. You're out the race, bro.
All right.
I think that's all I got for don't be that guy.
All right. I want to ask this, and then we'll go back to college, unless you had something. Okay. This is a segment that I'd like to start adding. We'll just do one tonight, unless you guys have one.
All right.
And it's gonna keep us up on recent language, right? And so, if I were to say, I'll give you an example, and this will be mine. If I were to say, I keep a pole in the whip, what would you think that meant?
You keep a blammy in the car.
A blammy. So
You
it's
keep a
so
pistol
now
or a gun in the car.
correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
That's what I was.
Do you think my grandmother would get it if I asked her? If I said, Nana, I keep a pole in the whip, what do you think I mean?
She would not get it.
She would not get it.
She'd be like, "You got my walking cane."
Yeah. Let's have a tennis ball on it. She would not get it. That's a good one though.
Thanks.
Is you just want to do just like a slang or like lyrics of sorts? Like what do you want to?
It could be slang. It could be a phrase. It could be just a word like cap. We had a serious conversation a couple episodes.
Let's be honest. Some rapper somewhere has used pole in the whip.
Oh, 100%.
Oh, I got
multiple
I got it
times.
from Kodak Black.
Well, Kodak Black.
Yeah.
Oh, Kodak Black. Speaking of, talking about the car with like rims on it that are big. I didn't know this until earlier this week. So like you see like those Caprices or whatever with like big wheels. Not to be a Caprice exclusively, but like one of those cars that's like lifted up with big wheels. You know what that's called? People they call them a donk.
Yeah.
I never heard that
Oh,
until
you didn't
this
know
week.
that?
No, am I bad? Am I behind?
Oh,
You're
yeah.
a little behind
That's old.
because CJ2K, Chris Johnson.
Yeah,
he had that don't.
dude. As a
He had a
Kodak,
couple
Plies talks about it. You liked Plies.
as a Kodak disciple,
I showed her the
I'm
dunk.
disappointed
Told her
in
it's supposed to
myself.
be yours. Remember that lyric?
Yo, he did say that. And
Yeah.
Shouty.
Shouty, yeah. Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, guys.
I got one.
I'm the whitest guy at this fucking table, dude.
I'm not gonna
Undisputed.
say the
That was
bar.
already the case. So
I'm not gonna say the bar because I don't remember it. But when I tell you, I got some blue faces on me.
hundreds.
Yeah.
That's hundreds?
Yeah.
Okay.
Got that money on me.
I would have had to think about that one.
No,
Yeah.
they're a little blue.
They're a little blue? Okay.
A little shiny. Yeah.
Yeah. I would have gotten dead presidents if you said that.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Is that why Blueface named his name Blueface? The Memphis rapper?
probably
He's from Memphis?
Because every song's like Blueface, baby. Like I say, it opens the song. You know.
Can we talk about something really quick?
I don't think he's from
Since
Memphis.
I thought he was.
He's from Memphis? He's not from
I
Memphis?
don't think so.
Regardless, it's ridiculous the number of rappers there are from Memphis.
So many.
And no place else in the state has any.
Dolph.
Like, if you go look at the number of rappers from Memphis that are actually decent, like they're known.
Shout out Yo Gotti, the real king of Memphis.
Shout out Young Dolph, the real king of Memphis.
He was. The
Hey,
king of
I
Memphis.
don't have anything to do with this, so leave me out of this.
Please don't start a gang war for this.
Gelato.
We love and respect all rappers from Memphis.
Okay. So yeah, it's crazy to me. The little I know. Anyway, let's move on to the next bit. All right, Nick, where'd they go to college? This bit right here, we'll wrap it up with this bit today. But basically, this bit is for you sports fans out there. Off the Tee does have a pretty heavy sports emphasis. We're gonna start a bit where we say, where did he go to college, or where'd she go to college? And we're going to talk about famous athletes, right? We're going to try to give you guys the tough ones. No disrespect to any of you athletes out there, but all of you aren't as famous as the other ones. And so we're going to try to lean in more to those guys and girls that aren't as famous. Like, obviously, I don't want to ask, where did Tom Brady go to college? Everybody knows that. It may be something like, where did Ja Morant go to college? You know what I mean?
Murray State.
Yes.
Yeah. So, anyway, let's start. Nick, you got something you want to ask?
Okay, I got one. Y'all ready?
Lay it down.
Y'all ready for this heat?
Yeah.
Sir Charles Barkley, where did he go to college?
He went to Auburn War Dam Eagle University.
Correct. I feel like a lot of people don't know that. I don't know why.
Yeah.
The round mound of rebound.
All right, you ask one, Hughes.
Ooh. Okay. Kawhi Leonard, where'd he go?
Connecticut?
Incorrect.
I don't know.
He went to San Diego State.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I'm not going to get in the NBA once. I'm not.
Nah.
Super Bowl champion last year.
Mm.
Quarterback Matthew Stafford.
Oh,
I got that. Georgia, baby.
It's an easy one.
Hey, can I end this? Let me end it my way.
Okay, go ahead.
If I can.
Like Frank Sinatra?
No, just a scenario. It's a great song. Just a scenario. Okay, if we all three were leaving to go to a deserted island tomorrow, there's no hope of us being found.
Yeah.
We will not be found. So remove that from your thought process. We're going to live there till we die. How long do you think we would last? Let's say there is a water source there.
Yeah.
The food, there's no fruit. There's only animals that we have to hunt and kill. Okay?
Yeah.
How long do you think we would last? And if we could each bring 2 items, what would they be?
Who wants to go first?
Okay.
His answer is going to be gross. I already know. What's your answer?
My answer?
Yeah.
2 items.
Yeah.
I'm bringing. I know what I'm gonna bring. I'm gonna bring a. Y'all let me finish.
Okay.
Y'all let me finish. I'm gonna bring a TV. And I'm gonna bring N64 Smash Bros.
Oh hell yeah, dude! Dude, we'll all three get so good at Smash and brag about it to no one.
Yeah, because I could do that all day. So that's what I would bring.
Y'all want me to bring some more stuff? It'd be fun.
We're going to be dead very quickly.
We're going to die so
because
quick.
I feel like y'all are going to bring some important stuff, so I'm bringing the entertainment.
What are you going to bring?
I'm going to bring a compound bow.
Okay.
Does that, like, in my arrows, is that one thing? My bow and arrows?
Sure.
Okay.
Bow and arrows. What's the other thing?
I'm going to bring a picture of Nicky Glazer.
Oh, dude. Can I share it?
Sure. You just make sure to bring a different one.
I feel like, okay, idiots. Nobody's bringing a water purifier?
No, I want to die pretty quickly.
Oh, we're just going to drink contaminated water. How long do you think we'd last?
Not very long.
Wait. If we had water
Yeah.
and animals to kill,
Yeah.
we live forever.
Oh, okay, yeah, because all of us are expert hunters.
Bro, I hunt.
You hunt?
Yeah.
What do you hunt?
I hunt in the streets.
He be hunting in Germantown.
He hunts at the McDonald's.
Hey, Nicky goes cougar hunting in Germantown is what he does. Oh, we're going to cut that up and put it out there for everyone.
Hey, I got that scope. Who wants it?
All right.
Was it good?
Good episode.
Yeah, boys. Yeah.
Good to go.
Good to go. You guys liked it?
I like it.
Like my,
Brother.
yeah, hold no promises. Rich niggas, right price. White hoe, like rice. One night, I pipe. Next day, my flight.